everybody, it's Monkeyfarm. We're down here in the base, and I want to do something cool to the TNT launcher here in the escape hatch. So I'll just show it to you in action right now, and show you what it does. Right now, we just shoot up into the air, and we land over here and die. So I was wearing my iron armor with that, and I'm sure you guys are thinking, well, Monkeyfarm, I know that this doesn't kill you. You've shown us 100 times. Well, anyway, I've made a little adjustment here. I've lowered this half a block, and it's a little bit lower. So I did that to try to test out, how much lift I could get from the TNT. And as you can see, it shot me up quite a bit higher than it normally did. The only problem is that when you land, you take a lot more damage. So there's a couple things we're going to do. I've dug out this water area so that my landing won't be very hard. So that way, in other words, when I had shot out before, this was the dirt or sand or whatever, the ground was at this level right here. The water wasn't enough to break my fall, and I died actually hitting the water. If I wanted to improve that, I could lower these signs to make the water that I have to shoot through 2 blocks, and that way it would break my blast off, I guess. If I'm a rocket, it would slow you down, and you wouldn't end up shooting up in the air as high. So I definitely want to keep this as fun as possible. So we're going to keep just this 1 block of water. I'm not going to fill this stuff back in, but what we're going to do, which I wish I remembered who suggested it, but a few episodes ago somebody made a comment or sent me a message or something saying I should have a dispenser shoot out like a health potion, instant health potion. I don't remember if they said shoot it out when you push the button or what, but I think what I want to try out is putting a health dispenser somewhere midstream and see if I can get it to work. And I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to try out the new tripwires, because I'm gonna take some damage here, but that's okay. So if I set up a grid of tripwires that I have to shoot through, I'm pretty positive that has no what do you call it? It has no hitbox, so it's not going to slow me down blasting through it. But then by the time I am just about here, if I set the tripwire and then have the dispenser a couple blocks above it, that should be perfect timing to shoot a splash potion of instant health out at me. Well, originally my thought was just to wire it up to this button and have it kind of delayed and put that up to a dispenser. So anyway, we're going to try some tripwires out. I haven't messed around with them much, so we'll go do that real quick and see what we can do here. Alright, we're right out here, just outside the blast off chute, or whatever you want to call it. So tripwires, let's see, let me get a little crafting bench out here. Probably just leave this here, just because it's a good place to have something. So I'm only going to grab a few sticks here. Let me think. You need to put iron on top of that? Yeah. So you get 2 tripwires for each block, stick, and iron ingot. So that's pretty good. I'm going to grab, let's see, I need 1 on each side. 6 should probably be enough, but I'm sure I can come up with other uses for these 2. So, okay. So if you can see that, I placed spider string down on the ground, and it becomes tripwire. So it's actual string, right? So it's like a string I have placed between these two blocks. Well, what I need to do, actually, let me spread this out a little bit further, is put a tripwire hook here, and then when you connect that, now there's tripwire there. And you can actually do this above ground as well. Here. Maybe I don't need that. Oh, you know what? I think, okay, let me try this. Okay, so we had, let's say we put tripwire here, we can put string on top of it. Okay. I knew I had seen somebody do this before. So, it is dark. Let me go sleep real quick so you guys can see this. So, I wanted to sleep so that you could see the string. So it's floating in mid-air here, and I'm going to break the string underneath it, and now that string is still there. Okay, so you need to place it on something like redstone would probably work too, if you run out of string or something. But or, well, I guess you wouldn't have to. You could put a couple string, put a couple more up here, then break it. I wonder if you can just place string on top of string even with it not connected. Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, and then you only need one. Okay, that's interesting. So I didn't need to put all of that string on the ground. I can, as long as I get one, this will be like a block. And, oh, that's interesting. Weird. Okay, so good stuff to know about string and tripwire. So, as you can see, when I walk through this pretty invisible barrier, yeah, so the only thing about setting these like a trap, if you're doing it mid-air, you're going to see the hitbox when the player's cursor is over it. So I would recommend, still, if you're trying to trap people, doing it on the ground because it's less visible there and you're less likely to have your hitbox show. This hooks up to anything else just like redstone does. Where's my redstone? What am I doing? That's not redstone. Okay. So when I walk through here, that lights up, it stays lit, and then shuts off. So it's just like a pressure plate. Anyway, you get the picture. We're going to do that. And then we will have that activate. I also need to go brew some good potions and stuff. Need another tripwire hook there. So anyway, when we fly through, it's going to set off the tripwire. The dispenser is going to shoot out a, what do you call it? A potion of instant healing, something like that, or instant health. Alright, so a couple things I need to make sure of. I need the dispenser to be timed correctly for when I get shot through the tripwire. I'll probably have to have the dispenser a couple blocks above it to give it a chance to shoot the splash potion of instant health out so that it actually hits me or I can actually absorb it. The other thing I want to do is place the tripwire hooks a little bit like one block back, so that way let me just put it to you this way. I'll put string here. If what is going on? Okay, so if I am not centered exactly on that block, there's a possibility I could get blasted through the side of the tripwire and it wouldn't actually activate, so that little corner is kind of clear or whatever. It's not activated from the player. So I think what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to break some of these to get through here. So if I'm right here, I need to make sure every single block will activate. I'm going to dig my way back up there from behind this thing so I don't mess up the grid, but should be fairly easy to get this. I think the difficult thing might be the timing. Make sure I get the timing right. And make sure I don't break this. Let's see, how many blocks up is that? So 1, 2, 3. So the tripwire blocks are right there. Okay. Should have done that correctly, yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to dig this out just so I can see. Hopefully I don't dig up into the water. I do see water there. That must be the ocean. So I don't want that to come down here. So I'll probably want the dispenser right here. Maybe 1 block higher. We'll see. I'm going to build a little platform out above here. This cobblestone's really difficult to see through sometimes. We can put the dispenser like right here probably, and we will be good to go. Okay, so I was just messing around with this, and I noticed that I have to, whoops. I have to remove these blocks underneath the tripwire, or it won't activate, which is really weird. See how it... Okay, it's sort of activating, I don't know. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to activate when you're... It's making weird noises and stuff, but I don't think it's working. So, but when I break these blocks right here, underneath the tripwire hooks, it seems to work. So, I don't know if that's a bug or if that's how it's actually supposed to work. Yeah, so see how it works perfectly now. Redstone. Hook that back up. And I definitely need to be careful now that I have water under here. Now, I don't want to use redstone torches or anything at first. I want this to be wired kind of 1-to-1, I guess you could call it, to where this activates the dispenser. Let's see, I don't need that, but I think that will actually activate the dispenser. Yep, okay, so that works immediately. So we need to test that out and put a potion in there and see if it will, see if we can absorb it real quick. So let's go make some instant health potions. I don't think I have any made at the moment, which is really something I should keep around, but... Okay, so let's see what I have here. I need awkward potion first, so let's get some nether wart. Get all these things brewing real quick. So we need glistering melon as well, so I have regular watermelon and gold nuggets, so we're good. Let's see. Make I don't know, I'll make 10 of those. Easy enough. And what else do I need? So glistering melon will give us 3 hearts, and then if I add glowstone to that, probably that's the one that increases. Is that duration or potency? I think glowstone's the one we need to do. Okay, so we have awkward potion, now we need glistering melon. Whoops, don't need all 10 of those. Anyway, I save those for later, make some more. And then I think that will give us the instant health 1, or instant healing, or instant health, yeah. So now I'm going to add a glowstone to it. It'll make it stronger, so in case my health was really destroyed by that, I think that will work. And then all I need to do is add gunpowder to it, and that will make it a splash potion. And we can put those straight into the dispenser, and when we get shot out of the TNT cannon, hopefully, as long as this thing is, as long as we can absorb it quickly enough, hopefully we will be good. Oh, I need to figure out an easy way to reload this thing. We have water here. I may have to fill this back in with, fill in some of the water and just make sure I don't land there, because I don't even know where's my dispenser. I think it's right above this block right here, right? Yeah, so I need a much better way to reload this. Yeah, I'll figure something out. We'll work on that. So anyway, I think we're ready to try this thing out. I don't think the potion hit us, because that was yeah, I still have 6 potions in here. So what happened? I think I figured out the problem. So that block underneath the dispenser was gone. So obviously the dispenser won't be powered. Okay, Monkeyfarm Tripwire Potion Dispenser TNT Cannon, take 2. And I still don't know if the potion hit me or not. I don't think it did, because, let's see, the potions, that was a full health potion, so obviously that, I didn't have full health. Alright guys, well, I think we're going to call it a day for this right now. I will be messing around with this to see if I can get the timing right. I frankly just don't know if it is going to happen. I don't know if it's too late, or if it's just that, I don't know, possibly the, I don't know, it's shooting out and hitting the wall, so I don't know if that just means it's not hitting me and it's not close enough to me. I really don't know. I could try a couple other things, maybe filling in this row of the wall to make it only this big, because technically I should shoot up right there and I shouldn't need this big of an opening, so maybe that will help. I don't know, a few other things, and if not, we can always just wire this up some other way. I don't know. I wanted to use the new tripwires though, but so I'll keep on working on it. If you guys have any suggestions for me, let me know, and we will see you next time. I have a couple other videos coming out of some PvP event games with some of the Hermit Crafters, so it should be a little more exciting than the puzzle map that we did a week or so ago. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you later.